Hi there, my name is Cole, and I like to make videos, like to make things out of Lego. And as someone who makes Lego related YouTube videos, I've seen more and more Lego YouTube videos that just feel copy-paste. And I feel like we're at a point where there's a ton of small channels that are just copying what does well, but having much like feeling behind it. I feel like there's a lot of videos out there now and small Lego channels that are just gonna be, you look back at them in a couple of years and they seem kind of meaningless. So today I want to encourage people to try making something that you just think is cool. You don't feel like you have to make it look a certain way so people will watch it. I just want to give you a reason to build something that you think is really cool. So if you have made videos like this, if you made videos that are not like this, if you build Lego cars, if you don't make videos, if you've never made any of this stuff and you think it's interesting, I want to encourage you with this video you're watching right here. I want to encourage you to try it for the first time. And so I'm announcing the Lego car building presentation contest. So basically, make a car, make a video about it, and enter it in the contest, and you could win cool prizes. So here's some details. So the rules for building a car is that you can build any car you like. It can be any scale you want. It can be a little tiny 4-wide car. It can be a big 16-wide car. It can be 8-wide, 6, whatever you want. And it can be whatever car you want. It could be a truck. It just can't be something weird like a ATV or a boat. I guess it could be a monster truck if you want. It could be like a Humvee. It could be a supercar. It could be a Toyota Soar. It could be a Aventador. It could be like a Gaz Volga, one of those like old Russian cars. It can be whatever you like. Whatever car inspires you and makes you whatever car makes you like cars in general, I would recommend you build that. Now the car you build for the contest you must never have built before. But if you have built the car that you would like to enter before and you'd like to update it, you can do so if you make a very heavy update of it, if you change it considerably so it's a new model and so you don't really have an advantage. We would like you to provide before and after pictures of the modification so we can see how much you did modify it, and this will factor into the scoring at the end. And your model must be entirely your own design. Obviously you can take a little bit of inspiration from other people's models, but it can't be based off of somebody else's design or a set. It must be entirely original. That model can be built with physical bricks, or it can be built digitally in software like Studio or Mecabricks. Just keep in mind, you'll have to make a video about it, but I think you might be able to do something creative there if you have experience in one of those software. Now stickers are allowed because I think it's not too difficult for people to make them. You can take them from an official set, you can print them out and make them yourself. I say 3D printed parts are not allowed because not everybody can print 3D printed parts or buy 3D printed parts, so no 3D printed wheels or stuff like that. No off-brand parts are allowed. I mean, like if you use parts that exist in Lego, then that's fine, but no parts that Lego doesn't make or colors that Lego doesn't make because we want to keep the playing field relatively level. You cannot use modified parts, like no cutting or sanding or gluing, but you can use illegal techniques, so techniques that may stress parts by putting them together. That's fine, it's part of Lego building, I don't really care. Some rules for making your video is that your video must not be a short form video. It has to be horizontal landscape like this video. It can be whatever aspect ratio you want. It cannot be a portrait video, so not like a short or a reel or a TikTok. It must be like a proper YouTube video. And the video can really just consist of whatever you want it to be. It can be a tutorial, it could be a montage, it could be design process, it could be design explanation, it could be all of those, it could be none of those, it could be something else entirely. I just want to mess around with stuff, and I'm gonna say this a million times in this video, but I want you to make something that you think is cool. Now you'll have to put some indication in the video that the video was made for the contest, so you could say it in the video, you could put text somewhere in the video just saying that this was made for the Lego car building presentation contest, for the MCG Works contest, something along those lines. Now you're welcome to ask people for help as to how to edit the video, but you must edit the whole video yourself because I don't want you having an advantage from somebody else editing, and I want your like vision for the video, I want that to follow through to the final product, so I'm gonna ask that you edit it yourself. And just for the video, I'd recommend you take your time, you think about it, you think about all the elements, you think about what you can do differently, and in this case, it's great to get inspiration from other people, whether that's movies or other YouTube videos, or even like photography or edits or whatever. So I highly recommend you go just look around at your favorite movies and content and things. I made a playlist that I'll link below of just general videos and stuff that I think are really cool for inspiration, so you can go watch that and you can go see similar stuff to that. Try and make something cool without worrying about like who's gonna watch it or whatever, and post it up. So when you have uploaded your video to YouTube, you can send the link to me to cole@mcgworks.com at an email, and this way I will make sure I get it. I'll put all the videos that are entries in a playlist, and yeah, just only enter it that way, because if you tag me in like the description or if you try and like post it in the comments of this video, there's a good chance I just miss it, and so email will make sure that I see it, your entry. This contest will have judges. The judges are myself, my friend Aaron, who is a concept designer. He makes a ton of cool stuff and has some very cool cars. Brandon, who is a photographer, incredible photographer, car enthusiast, collects cameras, extremely cool stuff. Blake, who's also a car photographer. You can see there's a bit of a pattern here. Again, incredible car photographer. All these guys, fans of Lego, fans of photography, video, camera stuff, and just very creative people in general, and so I think they will do a very good job judging this contest. I've linked to their social stuff down below if you'd like to check their stuff out. And now, for the part you've been waiting for, the prizes. Prizes will be awarded to the first, second, and third places. First place will get a $60 Lego gift card, which is enough to buy like the new 2-pack Speed Champion set if you would like, and 3 of my digital instructions. Second place and third place will both get a $30 Lego gift card, so you can get 1 Speed Champion set if you would like, and 3 of my digital instructions as well. The contest starts today and it ends on August 31st, so that way you guys have almost 3 whole months. Basically the whole summer to make this video, and you're welcome to fine tune it in this time and make multiple versions and even perfect it if you want. You can be full perfectionist here, I think. Don't go too crazy, don't go insane, but like you can refine pretty heavily in this time. And that is the contest. Now if you have no idea what you're doing and you'd like to enter and you're worried about people knowing more, having more experience than you entering this contest, I'd say just don't worry about it. Just build something you think is cool. I will make the playlist public, and in some way I will maybe try and put it somewhere where you guys can see it, so that way everyone can watch each other's things, because I think there's going to be some cool stuff made for this. And yeah, like I said, the point of this whole thing is really just to get you guys to build something that you think is cool. And so with that, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, send me an email, send me a direct message, whatever you like, and I will try and get back to you as soon as possible. And with that, go try making something.